Okay, this is just to give everyone an idea what's in my third book. For example, when you call upon your higher power, look to the dawn, place, and hour that says to you, you are the one, the beautiful earth, the stars, the sun. For life is a chance above all else, an army of ants within yourself, the presence of mind that says be cool when a certain kind acts a fool. So woman or man, go to your core. Take what you can, but give even more. Seek out the path that opens your heart, the logic, the math, by doing your part, by doing what's smart. Okay? Now let me grab. Now I have in this book, this third book, I have over 200 wise messages, which I refer to as my favorites because I took the best out of my first and second book and included it in this book here. Also, I have 25 well-written poems, which I just read one to you. One of my favorites, I wrote about one of my favorite boxers, Brother Bud. Terrence Bud Crawford, by the way, out of Omaha, Nebraska. No offense to Brother Spence, but the man from Omaha convinced us all. July 29, 2023, the fight of the century was about to break free. Two undisputed champions about to go at it. Now Spence, the aggressor, was known for pressure, but in the second round, Bud knocked him down. The crowd looked on completely stunned. Except for round one, it was almost done before it began, because Brother Spence, the truth, became uncouth to a better man. So in beatdown fashion, Bud the assassin took over the ring, and thanks to his camp, he fought like a champ and did his thing. And then like a curse, things got worse for Brother Spence, the truth, because twice more he hit the floor as Brother Bud cut loose. Meanwhile, for those in attendance, surprise was tremendous that Bud's epic performance was so enormous. No one expected the skill he projected would shine so bright. Yet start to finish, doubts would diminish as he fought his fight. How could it be for all to see such a one-sided show? Yet in round number 9, the ref gave that sign for a TKO. Okay? I wrote that about the brother, because I just like his style. And I thought I would include him in my book, which I doubt if he has any objections to, since it was dedicated on his behalf. Here's another one of my favorites called The Warrior. Let no outside force or distraction or any kind of flack become a source of negative action that holds you back. Though others fall short and play you for sport, try not to falter, flee or take flight. Try not to alter what you know to be right. Let common sense give you pause to find the strength to back your cause so you can maintain and not complain. Let also, whatever your level of self-worth and peace, know that demon or devil schemes never cease. That sometimes you find kind is not kind, who smile in your face, but not in good taste. So guard your words like a treasure with self-reserve and good measure, always on par and ready to base the warrior you are to make your case. That's called a warrior. And let me grab some of these messages at random. Like, for example, whether it's drama, Big Mama, a suit of armor, or a Dalai Lama, we create our own karma. All right, let's see. I'm just snatching these out at random. Let's see. Let's see what else here. We can be a drag or let our pants sag. We can boast or brag or play a game of tag, if that's who we are. But remember, whatever I bag, some of us take it too far. All right? See, even though my work is poetically put, so to speak, as you will attest, there's a lot of meaning in my work because I take special care to thinking my pieces through, because I want to be able to communicate the right message, point. Like, for example, intelligence without self-discipline is like ignorance in disguise, okay? Something that will inspire those who are interested to be a bit more thoughtful, and because that's what it all basically comes down to in every aspect of our lives. Words have value when spoken truthfully, so root for yourself and root for me. We are stronger than we think once we find the right link, okay? Sometimes we give up on ourselves a little too fast, and we lose out on something that we might have gained. I'm trying to, here's one of them. Let me do one of my first ones. If I could hitch a ride on your thoughts, how would it be and what would I see other than we both have faults? Would it frighten me or enlighten me? Land me on my head or stand me in good stead? Would it be like a dream or a terrible thing? What marvels would I find in the hallways of your mind? Okay? In fact, that's the first message, number one. I figured I would kick it off with that because that's one of my favorites. Of course, that's why I refer to these pieces as my favorites. As a poet, I try to relate information that's easy to interpret, that says life is beautiful, but no one is perfect. That upon closer inspection, every one of us is flawed without exception. And that despite appearances, many of us are a wreck. So from time to time, we all deserve a reality check. Therefore, though mood and moment may vary, and the truth can be a little scary, more than frightened, I try to enlighten. I'm not so interested in style as I am saying something worthwhile. I write and recite, record and report, ugly or pretty, long or short. I look, I listen, I speak at times, I speak in sayings, riddles, I speak in rhymes. Words that soothe or offend, engage and expose, expressions of life is highs and lows. Sometimes my words sparkle with wit, and in the hearts of others, a flame is lit, okay? All right, let me see, I'm doing some of these by heart, as you can attest. Let me do a couple of more of my messages. Let's see here. Whether students or scholars who study for hours to broaden their minds, learning whatever is a people's endeavor that takes all kinds. So whatever our level, more or less, the effort we shovel does the rest, okay? What we put in, we get out. As simple as that. Nothing beyond our reach. It's, matter of fact, probably a lot of things are in our reach if we took more confidence in ourselves and stop letting these things that make us feel like we're not qualified get in the way. To those that push their luck with disrespect, bad karma catches up when we least expect. Okay? And let me do one more and then we get off of this video. Let's see here. All of these at least in my opinion. Of course, I'm going to speak in a prejudiced way because I wrote these messages. But yet, that's not my motive, though. I'm actually speaking, or at least trying to come across in an objective way. Just like brandy and chocolate candy, the right knowledge is always handy. Okay? Some of these are pieces that that will go well with those who like things that have never been heard before quite this way. That's the genius of my work. Okay, I think somebody trying to call me, but they can just wait. My brother, in fact, is trying to call me, but I really don't want to talk to him anyway. I mean, you know, I love him, but, you know, right now I don't really want to hear what he got to say. Let's see. You know, I don't know. I probably would have been wise to lined up what I want to say on this video, but I like doing everything offhandedly speaking. You know, I like to be as original as I can. Like rats and roaches, when someone approaches, they take off and run. The same thing applies when people tell lies and hide when it's done. Okay? This one is pretty powerful now, you know. Now, I don't mean, let me, as a disclaimer, I'm not out to diss anybody's belief system or belittle anyone, regardless of who they are or what your position is. But I say that because this particular piece here is kind of dead on, you know. We are two people, different and unequal. One loves a sermon and a catchy Bible verse, and one is determined for better or worse. One is a fixture when it comes to scripture, and one is universal and controversial. One is bound by church and one is down to earth. One seeks a Messiah or someone's a liar. Okay, so anyway, with that, I'll end this video, and whoever, wherever you are, may you find my work advantageous, inspirational, and truthful, because that's what it's all about, at least coming from me. I have written many other pieces. Some of these pieces, I haven't even written them down, but I still remember one piece in particular I wrote called Life Goes On. In my numerous mistakes, in my pains and aches, I have been like steel. I have known bad breaks, I have run into fakes I thought to be real. I have been terribly sick. I have lived like a trick, lonely and depressed. And in the same breath, I have been closer to death than I care to express. I have been blocked and barred. I have dropped my guard to only be hurt. I have suffered defeat. I've been tricked and beat, clean out my shirt. I've gone astray. I have been betrayed, confused and lost. I have lost my head. I have been misled, let down and crossed. Yet not to be bragging, but in spite of it all, my feet are not dragging. I still stand tall. I am determined still with an iron will to keep up my chin, to keep right on moving, learning and improving, a man among men. Okay? I thought I would throw that in there. That's an old goodie I wrote over 50 years ago. At the time that I wrote it, I was doing time in the penitentiary. Do I have a hesitation about mentioning this? No, 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 no. I was in a physical prison. And one of the best things that ever happened to me, it gave me time to search into myself and everything else. And as a result, I came out a new man. I was very young at the time, I think 21. I did 3 years and 9 months in a place called Stateville Penitentiary here in Illinois, in the state of Illinois. And at that time, they were referred to as penitentiaries. They have a new term that they use, what they call them, correctional facilities. Yeah, right. The only way things become corrected is the individual takes it upon himself to do so. It's not as a result of anything they're doing, okay? Mostly what they're doing is just like they do out here in the bigger prison, so that they call society. It's designed to benefit them, not us, but they'll always try to make it seem like it's for us, when actually it's for them, all right? But I don't want to get too carried away, because I don't want to scare people away. Because I do a lot of research, and I'm just not about poetry. I'm about anything that I consider real and helpful to other people. It's not about me, it's all about us. And I wish more of us would recognize that and start conducting ourselves accordingly, okay? Too many of us have gotten mistakenly misled, okay, into seeing life in the wrong way and seeing ourselves in the wrong way. And there are many great, in fact, in my book, you'll find where I have referred to many brilliant-minded people of ours, some of whom are now our ancestors, and a few that's still left around in their 90s. But if you check on them, go by what the information is in my book, and you'll find there's a lot of good information that's available in their legacies, okay? With that, may everyone keep an open mind, a sense of humor, and every now and then a touch of mischief, depending on what that mischief is. Mine is going to the casino now and then. All right, y'all take care.